we passed victorious, our trumpets pealing, the glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail your throne. Oh, hail your throne. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious known, oh, day and night, save them always, all hail your throne. All hail your throne. Our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury and destroying all anointed ones. My great people of Biafra, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location or anytime you are joining this broadcast. This is an important broadcast. Like you can see, I don't usually broadcast every day, but anytime you see me like this, you should know that it's an important and a very, very urgent broadcast. So before we continue, if it is your first time, please share this program. I want many people to come to this program because we need to do something. We need to do something. But before we continue, I always like to listen to this wonderful prayer of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it gives me courage. And in the prayer, it contains a lot of powerful words. After listening to this prayer, then we will continue this broadcast. I have 68 people watching, but only 9 like. Please click on that like button. It will not cost you anything. As we listen to this prayer, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. There is a WhatsApp number there. You can call when I introduce the topic.
Comments not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so. because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
He say, my people, welcome. Anywhere you are watching, please like this program. 213 people, only 32 likes. You cannot sit down and broadcast like us. The little one that you can do, like, share, so that the world will see what is happening. Are you people not worried? Do you like what is happening? Do you like how they are treating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now, I could remember vividly, there is a WhatsApp number. I want those who practice law, those who are lawyers. If you're a Biafran lawyer and you know more about law, this is a time we need to rise up. This is the time we need to do something. I could remember in one of Buhari's video, he said categorically that he is not, when they were asking him about political solution or if he should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said that he don't want to interfere with the judiciary. Now, what is happening? In their own court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted. Now, the title you saw there, this is exactly what we are going to discuss now. Now, the title said breaking Nigeria government, they rejected the ruling of appeal court. Now they are taking the matter to what? To Supreme Court. And what is the purpose of doing this? To keep on postponing so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stay there until after election. Now, the period Biafrans need to do something. This is the period Biafrans need to ask. We need to stand up. Are we going to keep quiet? Are we going to allow them to always have their ways? And our Eastern politicians, they are not trying. Look at the comment of Ihe Dioha that I respect so much. I was thinking, anyone you think that is human being, once they have little money or opportunity, they will change automatically. Ike Dioha, that I thought that assuming he still remain on the seat, he will manage Imo State, open his mouth to say that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, are they sure that there will not be any problem again? Now, my question is this: what is wrong with Nigerian government? Malami claims that he is a lawyer. He is a lawyer. You went to a foreign country, you went to kidnap somebody who did not intend to come to Nigeria. You kidnapped him. Now, we are not even looking at the aspect of how the people that sold him, or what we are looking at is the Nigerian government involvement in the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In that same your own court, it was ruled that he should be discharged, that no court in Nigeria have the right to conduct Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case until the means or the way in which they used to brought him to Nigeria is disclosed. Now, they have released him, discharged him, but the DSS now is the highest authority. They refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, my question to you as a Biafra that is watching me: are we going to keep quiet? Are we going to always allow them to have their ways? What are we supposed to do this time around? This is an interaction section. Everybody can call and contribute. We cannot keep quiet. That is how they say we'll make noise, we'll make noise. Every time you will come online, like somebody wrote me yesterday, he said we'll need new news. What news do you need? When I was rejoicing about the discharge and acquitted of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I had it in my mind because they did it in 2015 when they arrested him the first time. he was discharged. They have to go to three courts before he was able to be released. So when I was rejoicing, if I dance and dance, something will tap me on my brain like this. Have you forgotten what happens to the last time? Are you sure they are not going to repeat it? And exactly what is happening now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be at his father's compound, or maybe somewhere receiving his treatment, but yet they are still deliberating. So what the Nigerian government is trying to tell us, or let the world know, this is a disgrace, that the law, their court is nothing, their court doesn't function again, that their court is meaningless. That is what it means. Because the appeal court have said this man have no case until you tell us how you brought him home. Because he was assuming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was traveling to Nigeria. He had Nigeria visa on his passport. By now we wouldn't have been discussing about this. But his visa up to this moment shows that he is still in Kenya. You went to Kenya to grab him, to steal him. You tortured him, kidnapped him, tortured him for 8 good days. If not possible, he died there before they were able to bring him to Nigeria. Now, your court said allow this man to go. The DSS said they won't go. Malami said he won't let go. Nigerian government now they are taking to appeal court, not as if that they are going to achieve anything in their appeal court. No, what they are doing is what they call delay tactics. By the time they go to this Supreme Court now, maybe they will adjourn the case to anytime November. Before November, you go again until after election. And our people, Eastern politicians, Malame ran to them. They are working hand in hand, doing everything possible to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. So I am not talking about them. I am asking you as a Biafran, as a lover of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what are we supposed to do to fast it? Because these Fulani people, they know that they are not talking too much, and what they hear, boom, 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 they know they hear suffering, suffering. They know they hear gentle, gentle. So if we should keep quiet now, and another person is, I don't know, they plan this thing, they are now using P2B. They are using P2B to distract Biafrans. That's why I told people there is a man that people have been criticizing that is talking about P2B. I don't blame anybody. You people do not know that many people are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have opened a lot of business for people. People think, oh, if I start talking about Mazi Nnamdi, even people who do not believe in Biafra, I see them talk about Biafra. And because our people like gossip, they will just start by gossip, talking about praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, praising Simon Ekpa. You would think that they are with you. But once they make their views and whatever they are using Biafra agitation, they don't know that a lot of people have passion for this. Like somebody like me, I am not making this video because I want to be popular. I want to gain people. I want to make money. I am doing this because this is my culture. This is where I belong. If Biafra should come today, me, I'm going home. If you are that type of people that like living in other people's country, me, I like our place. So some people, that is one thing I want to correct here. Some people, you'll be following somebody, the person will be talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra, making their money. Any day they post different thing, you'll be criticizing them. You that is following somebody, are you not with your senses? And there is something that I noticed. They are sharing people's video, a picture. If somebody decide that he or she doesn't want to show his picture, please, I beg our people, sometimes we are too brutal. If somebody doesn't want to show his face, please, by any means, do not share the person's picture. If you follow somebody because the person is talking about Biafra or whatever you think you like, all of a sudden, and the person deviated from what made you to be following the person, what should you do? You deviate too. You stop watching the person's video. By the time the person posts and nobody watches him or her, then he will respect himself. But in the issue of trying to avenge so fast, I don't like it. If you watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, He doesn't give a damn. If you like, talk nonsense about him. He doesn't give a damn. He concentrates. He's always focused. So if you are following people, a lot of pastors, a lot of vloggers, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they see it as a trending issue. They use him, to establish themselves. And then when you will know somebody that is really Biafra agitator is this. Biafra agitators always tick. You cannot see them deviate, except if it is something trending and they want the public to know it, they will do it. But if you see anybody that anything trend, they will just abandon this one and continue on that one. You should know that these people are business people. So there is WhatsApp number there. I want us to talk. Please, if you are joining us, like this video. 71 people out of 386. If you like, it doesn't cost you anything. If you subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. The issue of liking is it helps this video to move far, so that people will see it, so that the world will see it. Sometimes when I sit down, I will be saying to myself, if the international community, if they are watching what is happening in Nigeria now, they will be laughing. They will be saying, what type of country is this? They will be saying, what type of country is this that doesn't obey their law? You are the one that made this law. One, this self agitation is in their law. Secondly, they signed treaty. They signed international treaty. They breached everything. Malami by now should cover himself with shame. He's not even supposed to be talking. He's not even, everybody is against him. He's not seeing it. What he's seeing now is that he's running to Eastern politicians. He's running to them to get their opinion, because they know that those one naturally they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They would like everything to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So he ran to them for support. That is why you see them concluding on going to Supreme Court, not as if they will achieve anything. They will not achieve anything. It's just to delay. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stay there until after their election. They will not decide on what to do. So that is why I fixed this broadcast, to seek for the opinion of Biafrans, to seek for your opinion. Somebody say no voice. Can't you people hear me? Who is saying no voice? Maybe you should check your this thing. Can't you people hear me? What is in my voice is clear. Maybe it's from your device. Please check your device. My voice is very clear. So, my dear people of Biafra, what are we supposed to do in order to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What are we supposed to do in order to make sure that he comes out? If you leave them there, they are not ready to release him. Although he has been discharged by court, but they are not ready to release him. Nigeria is just disgracing themselves internationally. No international community, unless no international community will respect Nigeria again. Because in that same court, because in the foreign country, like the place I am, once you disobey any law, once you fail, you don't even need a person. Even if you like be a president, I can talk to anybody, I can talk to their president anyhow. If he look at Boris Johnson. Why did he resign? Because his ministers, those he's supposed to work together with, all of them are resigning. He was forced to resign. The first time he resigned as a senator was because UK wanted to go away from UN. He resigned. Later, I was so shocked that he was contesting for their prime minister again. He won. And when he felt the rule of the COVID-19, they used it against him. He resigned. But in Nigeria, no, if anybody managed to sit on that chair, they want to stay there and die. Even if they die, let their spirit continue to rule. Here, if you fail any law, you don't even need anybody to. Your own is that, for example, when I came new, there is a place where we usually park our car. We never know that place we are not permitted to park car. They put bill there, we didn't see it. We went to park another day. By the time we saw the paper, the bill have accumulated. After paying the bill, you will the experience will be a best teacher to you. But if it is Nigeria now, when you fail now, you will start looking for who to bribe. You will start looking for who to bribe. Nigeria, the laws are made for the poor, not for the rich. It's only the poor that if you a big man will go and steal, politician will steal the country's money, go to another country, embezzle it, use the country's money that they're supposed to use to develop the feeder roads, provide everything. Nobody will arrest them. But a poor man will go and steal mag, they will kill the poor man. You can imagine that. They will kill the poor man. Is it the country that you want? All these people that are shouting P2B, P2B, I don't have any problem. Somebody said in the comment section, the new London PM have resigned. Yes, Oko Ghana, all of them that put us in this struggle. My dear people, there was a video I posted. I don't know if you people have watched it. Please stay tuned. I want to play this video. This is what our Eastern politicians, Eastern leaders are supposed to be doing. This Pastor Ebuka, that man is doing very great. I want you people to watch this video. I don't know if you can see it, but at least you can hear the voice. I posted this video this morning. A lot of people have not watched it.
This would have said they are not Igbo. They are the one I want to see. What part of Delta? Huh? Okay, what is, have you kissed somebody before?
This is exactly what... And they will say they are not Igbo. So
praise the Lord.
They will say they are not
Where
Igbo.
do you come from? I come from Onichubo. Onichubo in Delta State. And your child local government. What is, have you kissed somebody before? Which language is this? I'm from Delta State. Which language do you speak now? As Delta language.
Hey. Onye mere ndị Igbo Igbo ya adịrị anyị mma.
Wait. Speak again.
Oh, why did you off?
Have you killed somebody again? In your language, what is that? Which language do you speak here? I'm speaking on Ichubo, Delta State.
Asya onye. Amamoto ndị a si brainwash ya ndị Igbo. Brainwash ya ndị bai.
May God bless you all. I want to see only people from Delta and Rivers. If your Delta is not Delta Igbo, go back. I want to teach something now. Again. Go back. God bless you. Come, let me touch you.
Ọkwa brainwash ya ure brain na ude brain na isi n'ala.
Shift back.
Fiakwa. A na-echa vidio a na-ebe akwa. So onye mere ndị Igbo ife a, ya ha adịrị onye ahụ mma. Onye mere ndị Igbo ife a, were Chineke bịa zọpụta ndị ya biko. Ihe ha kwesịrị ịdị na-eme. This Pastor Ebuka or Reverend Ebuka is doing a very good job. A very good. Onye na-asị Igbo ịjụọ ya ọsị gị na ọ bụghị onye Igbo. Ya wụ onye Delta.
May God bless you all. Amen. I love you. Hello. Oga, this is interesting. Where do you come from? From Delta State. What part of Delta? Ndokwa West. Ukwani. Ndokwa. What is Igbole Mado? Have you killed somebody before? Igbole Mado. Igbole Mado. In your language, they have how many 4 market days? Nkwa, Eke, Ore, Afo. What is hand in your language? In my language, it's called eka. But I know in Igbo they say
shut up, Uchibo. What are you speaking? Are you speaking French? Okay,
Nebia. Wait. You are from where? Nkanu Ugoka. You are from Enugu? Yes. In your own dialect, what do they call hand? Eka. In your own dialect, what do they call hand? Eka. Oh no.
Aqua early jisiri.
Wait, Maneba. One after another. Where do you come from? From Delta State, Abo. Abo, what is... Have you killed somebody before? Yegweli Hambu. Uh-huh. What is hand in your language? Eka. Eka. What is leg in your language? Uku. What is head in your language? Ishi. You are from Abo. And in Abo, they have 4 market days, right? Huh? Yes, sir. Can you call it for me? Odi. Nkwo afọ eke.
Mana ga-asị gị ya abụghị onye Igbo. Ya bụ onye Delta.
Wait. We are coming. Where do you come from? I'm from Ogwashuku. Ogwashuku? Yes, sir. Ogwashuku in Delta State? Yes, sir. Now, what is hand in Ogwashuku language? Aka. Leg, inko? Oku. Head, inko? Isi. How many 4 market days? Nkwo eke onye afọ. Where do you come from? Akwụkwọ Igbo. Eh? Akwụkwọ Igbo. Akwụkwọ Igbo from Delta? Yes. What is head in your language? Isi. What is leg? Oku. How many 4 market days? 4. Can you mention? Eke Ori Afọ Nkwo. Where do you come from in Delta? Opanam. Opanam. You know, Opanam originated from Anam in Anambra. Do you know that?
Ndị bayo Chineke biko mere na anyị ebere. Ọ bụrụ na ọ na-abụrụ anyị abụ si mebisia ya biko were ụmụ Igbo fesasịa tinyere anyị confusion n'isi. Ana m play video. Let you people see. I'm going to leave this video to play for you.
Yes. Are you an Igbo woman? Yes, sir. Wait. Where do you come from?
Please like this video, like this broadcast, please like. 545 people, only 122 likes. Please like the video, click on like, subscribe. It will not cost you anything.
What is go to market? Go and buy something in the market. Market is what? Afia. In your language, market is what? Never. Now, what is your name? My name is Ngozi. My Igbo market name is Adeke because I was born in the market. So, which place do you come from? I come from Onichubo, in Aniocha local government area of Delta State. Onichubo? Yes. Now, what is Ntutisi? Ofifelo Ntutu. Hand inko? Aka. Leg inko? Oku. Market days inko? Afia. Market days, like how many market days you have? Ano, Eke, Oye, Afo, inko. Yeah, now I don't say that. I'm a tune of Mamota.
Hey, Chineke awọdịcha vidio a na-ebe akwa. Honestly, ọ ya ha adịrị ha na mma.
Brothers will be denying their identity. The division. If you go to River State, Ikure people speak Igbo. They bear Igbo name, they will tell you they are not Igbo. If you go to Rivers, there is a place called Eshe. They speak the same Igbo, they will tell you they are not Igbo. If you go to Rivers, there is a place called Omoma. The same Omoma in Imo State, there is Omoma. Where the governor of Imo State come from is Omoma. Now, if you go to Rivers, there are a place called Ebema. When they divided Rivers and Imo State was when there's Eboma. Some Eboma fell into Rivers. Some Eboma fell into Imo State. The Eboma that fell into Rivers today, they will tell you they are not Igbo. Who do this? Oh, you don't go better for that person.
Honestly, I didn't have Right, India. I will allow the video to play finish.
The same market days. Some of them in data will tell you they are from Benin. You are from Benin, but you don't bear Benin name. You are from Benin, but you bear Igbo name. You are from Benin, but Benin people does not observe Igbo for market days. Now, some of them will tell you they are from Benin. Why are you not being okay? Did the Igbo now superimpose their language to you? Because everything you are calling Ika, Igbo speak in different tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Even your Igbo self is more clearer than somebody from Nsukka. If somebody from Ebo is speaking when I will hear, I don't know whether you understand me. Somebody from Ebo now, if they speak Igbo, I can't hear anything. From somebody from Nsukka, your Igbo is even more clearer. And somebody will be telling you, you are not Igbo, and you are accepting that. Oh, they really can have it.
Now, where did you
where do you come from? Oh, I live notice. You can't notice. Never. It's an understanding happen there, Igbo. Eh? I'm from a Waliro. You can't notice. What is your name? Romina Chiere. All the whole kings in Delta Igbo. In Delta Igbo. Why are they even calling you Delta Igbo? It's supposed to be Delta Igbo. Eh? Delta Igbo. Now, do you know all the whole kings in Anioma? They call them Obi. Do you know Obi is not a Hausa name or Yoruba name?
It's an Igbo name.
Obi is Igbo name.
Of course.
And all the whole kings, Obi of Onitsha, Obi of Wachuku, Obi of Opanam, we have problem with myself. You, where do you come from? Ika. Ika is where? Abo. Kano East. Kano East. It's an You go, where do you come from? Ubuluku. Ubuluku. Is it again? Let me hear him. Huh? She said we migrated from Igbo. Instead that we are Igbos. Nothing like migration.
You should know, but don't have more migration.
You are Igbo, nothing like migration. It's from Anambra State. Or what is from Anambra State? So that's it. Now, okay, let me tell you. There are Fulanis in northeast, and there are Fulanis in north central. Praise God. There are Fulani in Senegal. There are Fulani in north central, in Niger. Anywhere they see themselves, they call themselves
Fulani.
So I have this program we are about to bring, Uniting the Igbos, telling people to stop.
Please, my people, if you haven't liked this program, you are not doing well. Please click on that like button. 500 people, not even up to 200 likes.
But we speak under one language. Even if we speak different dialect, but the same dialect is still Igbo dialect. Do you know somebody from Mbise, where if they speak the Igbo, I can't hear from the same state?
Of course.
That is the Reverend Father from Mbise, is my friend. If he's speaking in Mbise language, Father, what do you say? That's why in Igbo they have Igbo Izugbe. Central Igbo. So you people don't allow anybody to deceive you again. Go and run their DNA. Your DNA is the same people from those across the. After the Civil War, so many things happen, so many divisions. Some people try to deny whom they are. Okay, what were you trying to say? I wanted to tell you I will have three major languages in Nigeria, namely Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. So if you ask me now, say, who am
don't know why you are cutting.
Yeah, I cannot say I'm an Hausa man. Neither will I say I'm an Yoruba man. You understand what I'm saying? I will always say I'm an Igbo man. But I have a dialect that I speak, which is Ukwani. That's what I'm trying to do. That dialect is not a major language. I know now. Just your dialect is the same thing with some other dialects. Nsuka dialect, Ebonyi dialect, River dialect. There are dialect is not main language.
Yes.
All the whole dialects are under Central Igbo.
Of course.
Oh,
no worry, Igbo in Sube. Oh,
Chineke. You want to learn Igbo? Okwale, the same people.
I like this program, man. Yesterday when I watched this program, I was crying.
What is your name? Joy. Kamenowa.
Emekwasị ya abụghị onye Igbo. Emasị ya abụghị onye Igbo.
Asaba. Yes. It's an under mba. Ole ihe bụ? Abụ m onye Igbo. Ịdị chọọ. Ka intimidation ka ije kwe. Ole nke Igbo? Obiara ko. Ụkwanye. Ụkwanye. What is your Igbo name? Ndidi.
Nwoke a na-aza Ndidi.
Ole nke anyị nwa? Agbo. Ka Igbo name ni? Joy. Igbo name ni? Onyinyechi. Ole nke Igbo? Delta Igbo. Delta. Ole nke Igbo? Tima, isele Tima. Ka ahụ Igbo gị? Nkem. Nke gị na onye?
Hey, Pastor, I thought you.
Ole ahụ, what is the name? Nkechi. From where? Ebu Wanda. Of Delta? Ebu Wanda of Delta State. I know about my village in Kia before. Aris Notagwe. We are part of Delta. Urobo. Oh, God bless you. Okay. You see this one, the same Delta, right? Yeah. You are from what? Urobo. What is hand in your language?
Do
you see it is not the same? But ask this one now. What is hand in your language? Aka. God bless you. Now go back. Where do you come from? Obashiko. Ada. Ada. Igbo not. If I in Chuku. The man of people so Igbo Pinozo. Abo, you cannot east. You are not Igbo of man. How many Igbo do? You cannot carry. Ife you want. Okwane. Onyeme. Isoko from Delta. God bless you. I'm talking about Igbo tribe in Delta. God bless you. What is your name? Esther. That Igbo myself. Chioma. KBC. Akumazu Mocha. Oh, Mocha. Akumazu Mocha. Abo. Now looking for man. Yes. You want to come? From rivers. What part of river? Ikwere. Ikwere? Yes, sir. What is hand in your language? Aka. What is leg in your language? Ochi. Leg? Ochi. Which name again? Ochi. What is eyes in your language? Anya. Anya.
Hey. Ndị be anyị try ndị ọcha abịa nnọọ hapụ obodo ha bịa nnọọ were nke anyị
asasịa. What is stomach in Ikwere? What is heart in Ikwere? What is market in Ikwere? Ahia. Where do you come from? Isela Asaba. Isela Asaba should be in Delta, right? What is hand in your language? Aka. Now, finally, let me show you. My duty is not to spiritual alone. the lost sheep of God back. All of you here, you see you, both those in Ikwere, those in Delta Ibu, Asaba, Opanam, Ibuso, Ukwane, Onishubo, the same Onisha. They have Onishubo, Onishado is one in Onisha across the Niger. Onishubo is one in Delta. They are one people. Speaking one language. All of you here are more Igbo. If there is anybody more Igbo, you should be more Igbo than this one here. The same thing with the 5 states. The same thing with you. But anybody, if you come, somebody asks you, you speak Igbo dialect. I'm not an Igbo. I'm not an Igbo man. For days, and somebody asks you, are you an Igbo? You say no.
Ghana won the win what to let the pan.
Praise the Lord. And so all of us are, which I have that program. We will start it very soon. This is what is expected of Ohanese to be doing.
Exactly, my brother.
Ohanese are not doing
exactly.
No program to unite the brothers. These are something that was passed to them by their fathers after the Civil War. After the Civil War,
how many years they cannot do anything.
In the government of that time. That's why somebody speaking the same language. You look at your brother, he says, I am not. Today. Anyway, it's not all of them, but majority of them are saying they are not. Come, what do you want to say?
Go ikwetego na iwe onye Igbo before ndị Igbo a na-ekwete ndị onye Iberibe. Ikwetego akwa gị ka a jụrụ sị na iwu onye Igbo.
Onye ha amaghị onye Igbo na-lele anya ya sị nwoke Delta bụ onye eriri eri. Praise the Lord. Otu inu ugbu a o nwere ihe onye a na-esi ndị be anyị si na onye a na-esi onye ọgbụgbọ ogwu. Otu inu ugbu a na mmadụ nakọtasị gị nwa Delta ọnụ nwa some of you na-asị ụmụ onye Igbo. Ụmụ onye Igbo ọ bụ ihe ha na ụmụ onye Igbo aha gị bụ ụzọ ọma, aha gị bụ Ebuka, ị na-asụ Igbo Iberibe na Igbo for market days, mmadụ asị gị ụmụ onye Igbo. Igbo does not limit for people who are on 5 states. Kekweru mgbe ekere steeti ya. Are you not aware that before the creation of the state, they call all of you Eastern region? So, Abusi Makabara said, okay, the Delta, the river, the Imo. Not everybody on the East. So, don't allow anybody to intimidate you. Anybody that tell you you're not Igbo, tell that person I am more Igbo than you. And if you go and pass this message to your people, they should stop saying I am not Igbo. That is whom God has made you to be. If you are not Igbo, then stop that your dialect. Change your name to Senegal name. They will not call you Ada again. Eh? Can I say something? When they want to pay my diary, I'm married to a Enugu man. What happened? And why is there a It's common in Igbo. They can say, "Oh, why Igbo? See, praise God. That one is common. In Igbo land to yourself, Anambra people don't like marrying Igbo. Is that true of us?
It's true. True.
Anambra man can marry more in Enugu than Imo State.
Oh, as a pastor, kwasị. Ndị Igbo nwekwa choice. I disagree with you in this one. Pastor, ekweta m nke a.
Praise the Lord. Me, I love all of you. Are you hearing what the guys saying today? Go and pass this message to your people. Stop denying whom you are. Praise God. Finally, it's not because you see yourself. State has no meaning. This is what the government created. The same way they call you Delta, they call me Imu, they call some Anambra. We were nothing like Imu, Anambra, Delta before. All of us are Eastern region. So, be whom you are. I love a man from Opanam, a former Akitanga president from Opanam. He made it clear that anybody saying is not Igbo and you ahangebo Nwachukwu, ahangebo Okafo, Sinibo, Ngigebo si. Oh, I don't know, man. God bless you. No matter how no matter how you speak your dialect, I will hear. I will hear 70%. True of us. True. No matter how I speak my own dialect, you will hear 70%. But somebody from Europe will speak, you cannot hear. That shows that you are not there. When somebody from Isoko speak, you cannot hear. If a Yoruba speak, you can't hear. But if I speak, you will hear 70%.
You should do that. I'm your brother.
We speak in different dialects, but we are united by Igbo Isube. And I go back about. Shake me. God bless you. Go back to your share. It's a matter. Huh? Just to touch you. This is my first time of coming.
Why you can't touch you?
It's again. It's even why you
Opanam, no ye go be in Opanam.
So my people, I think the program have ended. You people have heard it now. You have heard it. There is points, a lot of points this pastor make here. This line is open. Nobody have called. If I didn't put WhatsApp number now, you guys will be complaining. There is WhatsApp number here. Please call. I will not be only one. If you allow me to talk, I'm not going to talk much. 1 hour I will end this program. Please call. There is two things that this pastor said here that I grabbed. One, he said this thing he's doing, this is exactly what the Ohananda for, this is what they are supposed to be doing. These people come, it seems it's only the Igbos that these people deceived. They come, they put confusion among us, among the Igbos. They put confusion even up till now. They make you to hate your brothers. They tell you that Igbos, they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. I can bet you that Igbos are the best people that love themselves. For example, Igbo boy, Igbos are very, very industrious, intelligent, hardworking. Igbo boy, before Igbo people help their brother, you learn work. When you learn finish, they will you will start up your business. Before you know it, they put confusion. And that is why I hate watching all these Nollywood movies. Our Igbo brothers and sisters are there. These people destroyed our culture. They made you to believe that no Igbo man can make money genuinely. When Igbo man becomes rich, either they will say he make rituals, he's stealing, he did this, he killed his father, that Igbo poisoned this. They just created confusion. But Hausa people, we are wise. Fulanis are wise. Yorubas are wise. Anywhere you see Yoruba, they speak their language. But just see an Igbo man on the way now, say hello. Say na kedikime. I'm fine, man. How are you doing, man? Yo, man. Na so you ha ma house. One negi kenegi na so big. Instead of you to respond in the same dialect, you must speak it in English so that people will hear. So you heard what I like the program of this pastor. I like the program. Somebody said, I look worried. Why can't I be worried? And the only man that is speaking out, that is saying the truth, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all these things this pastor said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it. He have mentioned the states that belongs to Biafrans. They said he's talking nonsense. If you go to parts of Benue State, he mentioned that both those parts belong to the Igbos. You see somebody speaking Igbo, you are this. Even when we are in school, people from Ogbash, when they are speaking their dialect, I hear it. I ask them, "Are you an Igbo?" They said no. They said no. They are Delta Igbo. Which one is Delta Igbo? Somebody is calling from WhatsApp. Let's hear what he has to say. Hello, my brother. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I believe you have been on the background. You know the topic we are discussing. Before I play the program of this Pastor Ebuka, we are talking about Nigerian government going to Supreme Court because they rejected the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's appeals court ruling. So what do you have to say about this? And also the essence of this program is for Biafrans to rub minds together. What must we do now? Because if we keep quiet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be there. We need to do something. So do you want to tell Biafran something? Please speak. I am bringing you online now.
Okay. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. I hope they're hearing me. Fellow Biafrans across the world, I appreciate every one of you that have joined the program. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every one of us. You see, in the time that we are in now is a very important and critical time. I'm so happy for the video that my sister played, and I saw many people were listening to the video and people were commenting on the comment section. Let me start from the video side. People were commenting on the comment section. That video is coming at the right time. That video is coming at the right time as we are preparing to get into Biafra in 2023. It is time for us to carry everybody along. We will not leave any of our brother behind. We will not leave any one of us behind. Every one of us will move into Biafra, except for those who have decided to remove themselves, or people who have decided to commit suicide by themselves. That is their business. But for us, we will take along every single Biafra. Now you can see, when we say Biafra is a spirit, this is what it means. Nobody called Evangelist Ebuka to begin to do that program. Nobody talked to him. Nobody consulted him to begin to do that program. But that program is coming at the very right time when it's supposed to come, as we are preparing to go into Biafra. And those who are in spirit are keen in. Everybody that is in spirit who are supposed to play a role, they are keen in. You don't need to, they're not even waiting for consult. Nobody's waiting for anybody to consult him or her. They are keen in. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for that evangelist Ebuka, for his good work that he's doing. And I saw some people who are still dancing around. There's somebody who was writing a comment there, he writing some comment there, and he said that why are you forcing people to accept that they're Igbo? The most senseless comment I have seen in that very place. That's a very senseless comment. A very senseless comment. I don't know where you see the issue of forcing. You saw that the people who even came out who were not on that very bracket, he told them to go back to their seats. He knows the people he was talking to. It is time for us to take everybody along. Having said that, now coming to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we are talking about. You see, from the day one, that was why the very day we got that judgment, I said that judgment we got is for us. It's for us, it's an evidence, it's to make us more strong and make us more confidence of what we're fighting for, to give us more courage to continue to fight on. For the people who are thinking that maybe fighting for your freedom is, when you are fighting for your freedom, they will call you a terrorist. Fighting for your freedom, you are doing something wrong. That very judgment we got is an evidence to show that we have been on the right path all this while. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been on the right path all this while, that he has not committed any offense anywhere on the planet Earth. And that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted in the UK for more than a decade. Police never invited him one day for interrogation. Police never confronted him. We never had one day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested while he was broadcasting. Because he was bringing out fact. He was not gossiping, neither was he blackmailing or anybody. He was saying the fact and setting the record straight. And you see that judgment is a vindication for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That judgment have built more defense for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That judgment have given me more assurance that no hair no hair in the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will fall out. He's going to come out in good condition. He's going to come out safe and sound. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how long they delay him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out safe. And that judgment is another thing to have used that one to boost his confidence more. To continue to stand firm on where he's standing. But where the thing lies, the ball now is on our table. Those of us who still have a little freedom, those of us who are outside, the ball is on our table. It is our own responsibility today. It's our own responsibility to change the narrative. It is what you do and what I do that will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about what the Janjaweed are saying. For the Janjaweed to go back to court and say they are appealing the judgment of the appeal court, that is what it is not something that will surprise you. We know that they're going to do that. We know very well that they will do that. We are dealing with a lawless country that is lawless, a country that doesn't obey their law. The politicians and the elected officials there, what I call it is a Lugard Nigeria. The Lugard Nigeria do not obey any law. They don't obey law. They don't obey law. If you look at the judgment of appeal court, in the judgment, as the lawyers have explained, and you went to read it, if you can get a copy and read it, you see that the court went ahead to say that no court in Nigeria has the right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was spelled out in the judgment that was given by the appeal court. So this issue of taking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Supreme Court or whatever is a lost battle already. Already lost battle. Already lost, but they will always look for a strategy to delay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only strategy they have, and the only thing they have against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this delay tactics. They are willing to delay him again and again and again and again. Some of you forget so easily. Can you take your mind back to 2015 when he was arrested the first time in 2015? In 2015, can you remember how many judges gave him freedom? How many judges said let him go? Did they allow him? They never allowed him until protests started from all corners, until Biafrans raised anger and begin to protest. Then their hand becomes so tight, they couldn't handle it and they let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. That same scenario, we are in that same scenario again. And you are stepping back. Let me tell you, Biafra that is watching, any place you are watching from, you should be confident that you have been on the right path. And now, anything that you do, you have a right to do anything you have to do to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being free. Excuse me.
Yes, in fact.
Anything that you do, it is your right. Whatever thing you do today to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free, nobody is going to hold you accountable for anything. And that is why I am standing 101% with Mazi Simon Ekpa on the decision that you see Mazi Simon Ekpa is God chosen. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was chosen by Chukwu Okabia, then Chukwu Okabia used Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anoint Mazi Simon Ekpa. And Mazi Simon Ekpa have taken up the responsibilities there, building on the foundation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And in that strong foundation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no going back. I say in most of my program that the greatest gift you can give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as freedom is Biafra. And when you give him Biafra, you give him automatic freedom. If you are still waiting for the freedom that comes from the court, a freedom that they will give him, he will go to Afari Beko, then they will follow him at the back and send military to go and kill him. Is that what you want? Is that the kind of freedom you are wishing him? As for me, I don't want a freedom that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will get and tomorrow he will get to go to court again. Unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the appeal court has confirmed everything we are saying by giving him that freedom and say that no court in Nigeria has the right to try him anymore. But because we are dealing with Pharaoh, we are dealing with Pharaoh. And you know how many miracles Moses performed before Pharaoh allowed the children of Israel go? Don't forget that. Don't forget how many miracles did Moses do? How many miracles did Moses do before Pharaoh allowed the Israelites to go? Even when he allowed them to go, he still pursued them and chased them into the Red Sea. What you have to be waiting for now is they are going to come after us, they are going to pursue us, and that Red Sea is open. It's going to swallow them. That Red Sea is going to swallow them. But where you have to anchor your faith, just believe it and take it that you are the one that is going to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out from that very place. You and I. Not the Janjaweed, not the lawyers, not the judge, not the United Nations, anybody. That thing you and I have been doing that makes them to pronounce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu innocent. Continue to do it. You see, those of them who claim to be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for donkey years, they were busy there making themselves relevant, but they never listened to him. They were there, but they were not listening to his message. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will preach, he call for prayer. They never come. All they were busy is looking for positioning themselves where there is a chance to share money. Every single one of them were there. They had the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They had everything he told them. They had what he said we should do. But still, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken away from our midst. Because of their wickedness, they are still waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out from DSS and begin to fight for them. Instead of you fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, it is our turn to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the hand of the enemy. And we will do everything possible to give him that freedom which he deserves. It is not by blackmail. And if anybody is going to tell you that they're going to call you, before the narrative they used to confuse Biafrans, the narrative they brought that we're using to confuse, they say, if you protest, if you do this, they will call you a terrorist. If you do this, they will call you a terrorist. If you do it, and all this while, the only man who has been standing his ground was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said in his own word that we should make sure that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become much more expensive than they can ever imagine. That we should make sure that the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be more expensive than releasing him. That was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. From the onset, we should make sure, Biafra, anywhere you are, continue to do things that will make them know that the holding of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in captivity will be much more expensive than leaving him outside. And we have done that, and we did it very well through civil disobedience. You see, their hand is tight. If anybody tells you that they are now crying for the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that person is deceiving himself or herself. The Janjaweed are sharing tears. To know that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have torn them into pieces, have rendered them useless, both international and local. It has made them look like bulldogs. It has made them look like pigs. But what are you seeing? This was what other people decided to twist and tell us, don't do this. If you do this, they will do that. Today, we are entering into another stage. The new dimension have been opened fully, and we are counting days into Biafra. If you don't pay attention, if you allow anybody to deceive you, that is up to you. But as for the genuine Biafrans, we are not stepping back an inch. It is forward ever and backward never. And we are going to march into Biafra in 2023. Come sun, come rain. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or you don't believe it. And I say it again. If you are not willing to join us to fight for Biafra, no problem. No problem at all. What you have to do is do what? Go and buy a very thick blanket. Cover yourself up. Sleep on and snoring. Go keep on sleeping and snoring. When we get into Biafra, after we have gotten Biafra, we will wake you up. You come and join us.
My brother, can you hear me?
Thank you, my sister.
My brother, can you hear me? Yeah, there is something somebody wrote here. I want you to trust this. Somebody said that Biafran talk too much without action. Can you answer this person? Later I will address the person, please. He said Biafrans talk too much. We don't have any action. What do you have to say about this?
Okay. The person that says Biafrans talk too much without any action is either maybe the person is living in another planet. He's not living in the planet that we are in. Because when you talk of action, there is no other tribe that have taken half, 1/4 of the action that Biafra have been taken up to today. From the time of Civil War to today. That was the same way they were addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They say he's a noisemaker. Some of them, they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a noisemaker. That he's only making noise on the line. He doesn't do anything. He's only making noise. Some tell him come back to Nigeria and still work. The same thing they're telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. But the person that is giving that idiot faith, who is making that idiot relevant today, this person that is writing that very comment, the person that is making him relevant today is Biafran people and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are making noise. In that noise making, we are the people that gave him the confidence to come out today. You can see people now will stand in their conventional media in Nigeria and they will be asking for restructuring. There was a time that when you talk of restructuring in Nigeria, you go to jail. There was a time in Nigeria, if you dare mention restructuring, even in your bedroom, even by mistake on social media, you will be arrested and you go to jail. There was a time you see people like Obasanjo, all this what they call their founding father, they will tell you that the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. There was a time that was their national anthem. They will tell you unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. But today, even Obasanjo himself have said it with his own mouth that the unity of Nigeria is negotiable. Even the Janjaweed themselves, they have opened their mouth to say that unity of Nigeria is negotiable. Who made it possible? It is the noise of the Biafrans. It is that same noise he is talking like we are making noise. I don't know where that clown is coming from or which angle that clown belongs to. I wish I can know where he is. That idiot might even be a Biafran. The person that said that might even be a Biafran.
And I'll go now, sir.
Exactly. The person I said that might be a Biafran. That is the kind of people we have in Biafra land. These are the kind of people we have in Biafra land. That is why I'm saying, if you don't want to fight for Biafra, it is not compulsory that you will fight for Biafra. And let me tell you, there is no project you go on this world when you come to this freedom fight and you get 100% support. It doesn't happen. People go to fight for their freedom, even when they have 60%, 70% support, they go. But in the case of Biafra, we have more than 95% Biafrans, they are ready to go. More than 95%. The other little percentage are people like this person who you're writing here, who is afraid of the unknown. He is having the fear of the unknown. Either because his uncle, his friend, his brother, his uncle, or the person that is giving him the recharge card, he used to come and type this in now. Maybe the person that is giving the recharge card is used to type, he is a politician. Or maybe the person is going to be a local government chairman. That is why he is telling you that we are making noise. He is afraid of the unknown. But every genuine Biafran, they have known, including those who are not Biafran, they know that our noise making have yielded a lot of fruit. Today, our Oduduwa brothers, we are in the same page with them, and they have that courage today to stand firm, standing with us. They can stand with. If there is nothing our noise making have achieved, today we can stand on the same platform with Oduduwa. We raise Oduduwa flag, and they will raise Biafran flag, and we will be protesting on the same ground. It is Biafran, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that made it possible. Today, our noise making has made a Fulani man to begin to defend himself any place he go. If you see a Fulani man on the street, he will begin to defend himself. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. But before, we were the people defending ourselves. Any place you go as an Igbo man, you first of all defend yourself that you're not coming there to dominate them.
My brother,
I want you to explain.
My brother, let me interrupt you a bit. Please still hang on. Do you know what people call action? Like what, from my experience, what this man meant by action is that we should start carrying gun, fighting, maybe going to DSS custody, hitting the DSS so that they will kill Mazi Nnamdi. That is what they call action. When you talk, they don't know that the world will watch this video. If not the broadcast Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, Simon Ekpa is doing, and some of faithful agitators. Do you think that you think it's only you that is watching this video? The international community watch this video more than you. They are seeing everything. They just wait. They are waiting for the appropriate time. If you don't know, you think action is to go and start fighting just so that they will be killing innocent people, so that they have killed a lot of Biafrans already. You want them to kill more? You that is saying you need action, why not carry stick and go to Abuja DSS? Start first. Please, they have killed a lot of people. We should not do anything that will prompt more shedding of innocent blood. Because I am not happy whenever you may say that it have not happened to you. Action is not only by fighting, throwing guns, shooting stone. No. This voice, how did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fight the Nigerian government? Did he steal anything? He just microphone, and I'm not sure that when he started, he was using camera, microphone and his phone. He sat down the way I sat and was pumping fire out of his mouth. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fight anything? Is he not an action man? So use your brain. Everything is not all about gidi, 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 gidi. If you want to go and fight them, what do you have? Do you have any gun? Or you go totally knock out down 100 naira? My brother, please continue.
Thank you, my sister. That is the kind of people we see. Some of them are just They just come and open their mouth and rant and talk and speak on necessarily what they don't know. What they don't know. There is no other tribe in that Zoological Republic that have fought the way the Biafran people have fought. No, nobody. Nobody have changed things like the Biafran have changed. And they know it. Even the Janjaweed know it. Even that same Lugat Nigeria knows very well. That is why today they are trying to use their obedient decision to deceive us. They want to use obedience after they have destroyed the country completely, have destroyed and rendered useless. They now realize that the only people that can be able to remedy them is that same Biafra people, mad people everywhere, and they think they can deceive us. We cannot be deceived anymore.
My brother, my brother, can you just hang on? Somebody is calling. Don't go away. You will continue. Maybe when this, because you are making a lot of points. When this person finish, you can make analysis. Let me hear what he has to do. Just hang on there. Hello, welcome. Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, hello, Linda.
You are welcome to the program.
Thank you. First of all, I think your number, the last number is wrong.
Really?
So it's supposed to be 2, but you put 3 there. So probably that's why I'm not being able to get to you.
Oh.
So that's for that. Now, there is a lot going on. I don't know if you have watched the video of Uzo Kalu.
Yeah, I just saw the write-up, but I have not watched the video. Is it not what are they doing? Is it only to just say Buhari release? What are they doing?
No, just listen to what I'm going to say. The people holding Nnamdi Kanu is not the federal government.
It's the Southeast politicians. I'm aware.
The Southeast governors and the politicians in South.
Didn't you hear what a former governor of Imo State said? Didn't you listen to his statement? Yes. Didn't you hear what he said?
The one holding Nnamdi Kanu. Now they are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu. Because right now the Fulani has no legal backing whatsoever to hold Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing, because they say when you have nothing happened to you from your home, nobody can do you anything to you. From the home, all the Southeastern politicians are the ones telling the Fulanis to hold Nnamdi Kanu. Just hold him a little longer. They are just trying to say, hold him a little longer. Let's say, okay, we are doing political dissident, so that they will be delaying this thing close to it. Let me tell you what I believe they want to do. Because as it is now, there is no court in Nigeria that have the jurisdiction to trial Nnamdi Kanu.
Mm-hmm.
But because the Southeast politicians are giving them the backing, they are holding on to Nnamdi Kanu. What I believe they want to do, they are going to be trying to convince Nnamdi Kanu. But I know that Nnamdi Kanu is not going to.
It's not possible.
It's not going to. But what they will do is this: they want to delay it close to the election. I've said this before. They want to try as much as possible to delay it close to election.
Mm-hmm.
When it's close to election, they will release him. Maybe political, anything they just say, they will release him. Then when they release him, their projection will be that when they release him close to election, Nnamdi Kanu will want to know what is going on, because Nnamdi Kanu is not getting the right information. Barrister Ejiofor is not telling Nnamdi Kanu the truth. Take it or leave it. He's not telling him the truth of what is happening. So Nnamdi Kanu is not aware of exactly what Samepa is doing. Samepa is doing exactly, he's following the template that Nnamdi Kanu left down. But Nnamdi Kanu is not aware of exactly what Samepa is doing, because Barrister Ejiofor will not let him know. So that's exactly what is going on. So when they want to delay him, so by the time he gets close to election, they will release him. When they release him, he will want to know what is going on, because you cannot just jump out and just make a decision without knowing what is on ground. You understand?
Yeah, my brother, what I want to ask you again, according to the information we are working with, UN gave Nigerian government, I think this October, to release him. Now, if they refuse to release him, what will be their consequences from UN?
Now, let me explain it this way. We are not, first of all, we are not going to depend on UN or no existing, because number one, let's go back to that UN. Who controls the UN? United States. Okay. Those people have influence on what happens in the UN. So at the end of the day, the worst case scenario, they say, okay, they will say Nigeria, they'll point out some key players in Nigeria like Malami and this thing, they will say they sanction them. Or maybe they say they sanction Nigeria because I know Bruce is filing something. That is not going to force them to release Nnamdi Kanu. You understand what I'm saying? So what is going to force them to release Nnamdi Kanu is Biafran. So I am 101% in support of what Samepa is. In fact, what Samepa is doing is actually what Nnamdi Kanu was doing before he was kidnapped. There's no difference.
Exactly.
Exactly. He said there will be no election. He said there will be no election in Biafra land. He said he caused whoever talk about Igbo presidency in 2023. So Nnamdi Kanu said all military should leave Biafra land, all the military checkpoints should get out of Biafra land because we understand that they are terrorists in uniform. Remember, I don't know if you've watched the video. There is a video going this when a kidnap took place at military checkpoints. Did you watch it?
Yeah,
did you watch the video? It was, I'm not talking of far from military, it was the military checkpoints.
Yes.
Kidnapping took place there. There were 2 vehicles there. So that gives credence to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying. That remember that when Nnamdi Kanu was here, they kidnapped some students from Abia State University. And Nnamdi Kanu said they have traced them, that EFCN has traced them, that those people are inside the barracks. And he gave them ultimatum, like they don't release them within, I think, 28 hours or 48 hours or so, that they are going to invade the barracks. And they released all of them. Do you still remember?
Yeah.
Which means that they cannot have been able to prove that the Nigerian military has been completely infiltrated by the terrorists. And it's not just him. Former Chief of Defense Staff, what's the name? This man from Nasarawa State or so, has said it, that if we depend on the military to defend us, we'll die one after the other. Because they know that the military have been infiltrated, the police have been infiltrated, the DSS have been infiltrated. So the same thing, Nnamdi Kanu said, all military checkpoints should get out of Biafra land. That was what he said. And the same thing Samepa said. So Samepa is not doing anything different from what Nnamdi Kanu was doing. Nnamdi Kanu said no election in Biafra land. Samepa said no election in Biafra land. Nnamdi Kanu said all the terrorist military checkpoints should leave Biafra land. Nnamdi Kanu said the same thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he said nobody should join Bubiago. That's the same thing Samepa is saying. So anybody who said he's a member of IPOB that is not doing what Mazi Samepa is doing is fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's no 2 ways about it, because everything Samepa is doing is the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing before he was kidnapped. So what we are going to do is this: we are going to force these people to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, my brother, I was coming to that question now. What do you think? What measures? That is the reason why, or what prompted to this broadcast. Normally, I don't come online by this time. What measures are we supposed to take now to ensure that they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because he needs to go for medical checkup. He needs to go and take care of himself. So, what measures?
The pressure, the lawyers will be doing their parts. International awareness is there. Biafrans will increase their civil disobedience. Biafrans will increase their civil disobedience, and they will take over the land. There are things that you cannot actually say out. But Biafrans know exactly what to do. But the thing is this: why taking over our land, we should not remove our eyes from the ball. We should not make a drastic rush into making a decision, because what they want us to do is to make a decision before the right time. So this thing nothing is going to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This thing, if they want to drag it, they want to hold him, because right now they are in contempt of court. So if they want to hold him, let them be holding him. But the truth is that they don't have any choice. There's no court in Nigeria that can try him. But at the end of the day, let's put our eyes on the ball. Everything that we are doing now should be targeted at 2023, stopping the election in 2023. Everything should be targeted. So because if we decide to say, oh, let's march, no. Because the goal is stop the election. When you stop the election, you have legitimized.
Will our people listen? Will our people listen when they give them 300 or the last time the NNAMDIKANU election they gave them 1 month, and I don't know what they gave them.
Listen, Linda, are you listening?
My brother, I'm
Let
listening.
me tell you something. This is what I said the other day. A lot of people don't understand. It's not just when you say declare sit at home on the day of election or 1 week to election, then you expect that you are going to stop the election. No. That's not what is going to happen. There is something that will happen before the sit at home. You understand? Mm-hmm. The plans Biafra have, you cannot be saying it on air or everything. Some member is not going to tell you everything. Do you think you expect that everybody will, if you say you declare sit at home, then some people will not come out to vote? Some people will want to come out to vote. But if there is no INEC official in Biafra land, are you going to come out to vote? Who is going to conduct the election? Who is going to conduct the election? Everybody should be calm. Everybody should be calm. Prepare for no election. Things will be triggered before the election day. And when those things are triggered, nobody will come and conduct the election. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. This sounds like Brother Erasmus. Is this your voice?
It's me.
No, I didn't notice. But your voice, I've already known your voice. Thank you for this wonderful contribution. I was listening.
They want to rush us into making. You don't understand. They want to force us because what they are doing now is that they have triggered everything. They have done everything. As in something that you cannot do, they say do what you can do. But what they want us to do is to go and rush and make a decision and say, no, we will not do it. Let's follow them as they are going. We'll follow them. But the only thing, every arsenal that we have, every ammunition that we have, every weapon that we have, social media, everything we have should be targeted against stopping that election. If they don't conduct that election, all these South politicians, those who's on Kanu that we are seeing, he's no longer going to be in that Senate. He's not going to be representing us. All of them, from the grassroots, from the councillor to the top, they will not be there. We will force them to retire from it because they are not going. They are the one holding on the Kanu because they want this election to hold. They are the one because they believe that if it's released now, because there is still time, he will be able to unify the family. Those ones that are doubting, will be able to bring them together. That's why they don't want him to be released. That is the truth.
Hope Uzodinma and
How can Uzokali be begging for political solution if he was sincere? When the court has said set him free. So the situation right now is outside begging. Nobody should have been begging anybody because if Uzokali was sincere, what he was supposed to do now is to come out and say the court of the land has declared this man free, set him free. But what they are doing, even the Senate caucus, they came out and they are still begging.
They want to use the same method they used to deceive them during the Anambra election.
Yes, they are not begging. They have gone to the federal government to hold him. You understand? They told the federal government because they are the one that give the federal government the minds to do it even when the court has said release him. So they actually are telling the federal government hold him. Then they will not come to the public and say they are begging. Why would they be begging? The court has said somebody is free. Then why will you be begging? Who are you begging for? Can you be begging for somebody that court has said free? And the court did not stop there. The court said there is no court in Nigeria that can trial Nnamdi Kanu until you first of all prove how he was gotten to Nigeria, which means that before Nnamdi Kanu can be tried in any court in Nigeria, he has to go back to Kenya and they will go through extradition request to bring him to Nigeria. So why is Uzo Kalu begging? Why is the Senate caucus begging? Why is the House caucus begging? They are not begging. These are the people holding Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra should be aware. They are the people, the politicians in the Southeast are the ones betraying and holding Nnamdi Kanu because they know what will happen. All their names will come out. All of them that were involved in this kidnapping, their names will come out.
My brother, I just pray that our people will comply this time around. Well, people in Nigeria that they will give money, they will take and vote. I don't blame them because the people that I'm blaming right now is people that is abroad. Yeah.
Choose survivor.
Let me explain one thing. There is one thing that had to be explained. You see, we are not talking of disrupting the election or maybe we say election will not hold. It will not hold.
Exactly. That's what people don't understand. There is difference between disrupting an election.
We are not saying we will disrupt election where the election will not hold at all. It will not happen.
That's it. You see,
we all are saying the same thing. We all are not. We all are saying the same thing. But the problem we are facing now is that all the Biafras, all those that claims that they are Biafran, we are not united. How are we going to achieve this? This is my fear. We are saying the same thing.
My sister, please. Forget about unity matter.
Yeah.
Forget about that unity matter. Forget the unity matter. We have crossed that stage. We have crossed that unity matter.
Linda, are you listening to me?
I can hear you.
What you have to do now is to follow the template. Follow the template. Mazi Simon Eber have already explained this thing, where we are headed, where we are coming from, and how we are going to get into Biafra in 2023. The explanation have been made. It's only for the people who are, and let me tell you, if you think everybody will go and get the Biafra for you, it's not going to happen. There's no way you can get 100% compliance. It can never ever happen. Those who are able and really are on the line.
I'm hearing you, Mr. Erasmus.
Okay, when it's done. Okay. Now let me tell you, Linda. I think after this, I think Mazi Samekpa should be listening to this program, and he knows that there are places that he need to touch. Now, nobody is expecting if you are expecting everybody to be on board in Biafra, then you will never get Biafra. People are going to be forced to join Biafra by all means, by force. You remember when Samekpa said the people in diaspora are going to make decisions for the people at home that refuse to decide? That's what is going to happen. There is no freedom fighting anywhere in the world that everybody agreed. In South Africa here, ANC in South Africa here, people were forced into, you go and read about this, I will not be saying it on there, go and read what happened to people who refused to join. They were forced into it. These politicians that are holding themselves, they will force them, they will join by force. By the time we stop the election, then they have no choice, but they will join. So forget all of it's not about voting. Nobody is. If Samekpa comes out today and say we are going to disrupt the election, I will just come out and say he does not know what he's saying because he cannot disrupt the election. But if he's stopping the election, I will agree with that. Because if he say he want to disrupt the election, it means that some people will still come out to vote. If you give some people 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, they will come out and risk their life to vote. But if there is no INEC official in Biafra land, if Biafra land is sealed, Biafra land is sealed, no INEC official, who is going to conduct the election? If you see that the Biafra land is sealed and you see Biafra are ready and you are INEC official and they are giving you 100,000 naira, you know that you will die if you come out to vote. Are you going to come out to go and conduct the election?
Yeah, it's an important question somebody asked here. He said, how are we? He said, Blessing Chukwu said, how are we going to do about them sitting at home? Yes, this is an important question. I want you people to answer it. How are you going? Some people are so. He said, how are you going to make people to sit at home that day?
Linda.
This is a question not coming from me. Somebody asked this question.
Okay, now the person listening and every other person listening, there are things that nobody will say on air. Don't expect anybody to tell you on air. Anybody that wants to vote, that want to conduct election in Biafra land and wants to vote in Biafra land, you should come out to vote that day. That's all I can say. Then you will know that Biafrans are ready.
Okay.
Now, that's the answer to that person.
Okay, I believe the person who asked this question heard you clearly. Please, if you are watching this program, 659 people watching, only 302 likes. Why are you finding it difficult to like? If you are liking, you are not dashing me money. You are not doing favor to me, but you are doing favor to this video to go viral so that the world will hear it. Please click on that like button, that hand that is like this. Just click on it, and also you can share if you want. You can share it and subscribe to this channel if you like the program that we are doing here. So, my brother, when I heard it was even in one TV station. I was listening to their broadcast. They were talking about what this former governor of Imo State said. I was shocked. I wouldn't believe it. I was shocked. I said, so this is coming from a man
He
who's
denied it. He denied it.
even
He denied
even
it. He
even
said he
this
did not.
what is his name, sir? This present governor of Imo
He
State
heard
too.
you. He
No,
heard you.
the that Ihedioha was the former one. I mean, the present one. He made a contradictory statement. People attack him. He denied that he never said he disliked the judgment of the ruling. I say, look at our people that are supposed to stand. They kidnap your son because they are not your biological son. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happens to be any of their son, no matter what he does, would they keep quiet up to this moment? Because it's not.
The first thing you will ask is that who spearheaded the kidnap, first of all? That's what you should be asking. Are you telling these people that spearheaded the kidnap to go to be happy that he's being released? I don't understand.
My brother, as it is now, I believe what I am interested in now is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. When he come out, all these things will be settled. If Nigeria happens to be a country that their law function, all these people, including people that plot for his kidnap, even this Malamina are supposed to be, we are supposed to be talking about him going to jail. But look at, he still come out to make noise.
That's exactly what I said the other day. I said, where are the sons? Where are the sons from southern Nigeria? Why is none of them asking for the resignation and the trial of Malami? Malami right now is not competent to be the Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria, because as an Attorney General, you are supposed to be the lawyer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not just the lawyer of the presidency. So right now, Malami spearheaded a kidnap. So he should have resigned by now and be tried. But now what I'm asking is, where are the sons in Nigeria? Where are the senior lawyers in Nigeria? Why are they not talking? Why are they not requesting him to resign? Where is the NPA, Nigeria Bar Association? Why are they not requesting? So it's like everybody has been hypnotized, except those in abroad. It's like everybody in Nigeria has been hypnotized. Only those people who are abroad are the ones that are not hypnotized. You know.
Right, brother. You see, the funny thing is that when we talk about the Fulanization agenda, people will be laughing at it. They will say it's not possible to Fulanize Nigeria. The Fulanization agenda is almost complete. It is only the Biafrans that are holding them. They know that they have but a very little time. And even if when we don't know that Biafra is coming, they know very well, they know what we can do and they know where we're headed. That is why they don't care. They damn all consequence and do what they want to do. Fulanis, these people are the audacity of the Fulani, they will tell you something and they will do it. They don't care what you want to say.
They don't make noise.
They know that
they don't make noise. They don't make noise.
They don't care. They will do it. They will tell you and they will do it. When you see whatever you see Malami doing, Malami knows that he has but a little time. You know they have a little time. So this little few months that he want to use it and to cause more havoc. Try as much as possible to make sure he creates space for their people. But when that time comes, we are going home. We are not there with them. Whoever want to go and vote, go to Kano State or Sokoto, go there and register and vote. You want to be a president of Sokoto people, no problem. Go there. But in Biafra land, there will be no election in Biafra land. Nothing like that. All the observers that are going to come, they will come and observe the way we stop election in Biafra land. That is what they are coming to do. And I see, that's why I always tell people, pay attention to every information. Follow Mazi Simon Eba, listen to his broker. He has explained this thing in a way that even a layman will understand. Why we will stop election, how we will stop election. He has explained it. How we are going to resign these people. We resign these politicians who have refused to resign. They are afraid of the unknown. Even when they want the Biafra more than you, but they are so scared. So scared because everything they have is everything they have in their hand is corrupt.
Okay, let's take for example. Now, do you know what makes me laugh in this our so-called Eastern politicians that will I say that they are senseless? Okay, Nigeria set up EFCC. Now, have you had any time that a Fulani man finished his tenure? Have you had EFCC arresting them? But anybody from the southwest, southeast, once they finish, especially the eastern part, they will go and arrest the person.
And that's why all of them are scared to talk. You understand? That is what they have used to hold them down, to tie them down. And now, to really tell you that most of these our southeastern politicians, apart from the fact that they use their corruption to tie them down, they are cowards. Imagine the southeastern politicians went for political solution in Abuja. Our elders went to beg, kneeling down for Buhari, and he denied. Bazuruke, who is almost, how old is that man? Amechu Bazuruke went to appeal to Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu to him, and he said he was going to bear the consequence of Nnamdi Kanu coming out. And Buhari is promising he will look into it. But when he left, he gave this thing that court should decide on this. Now the court has decided on it and set him free. Now the same politicians, look at it, they are going back to beg. Can you imagine that? Somebody you went to beg said that the court must go through the due process.
He will not interfere.
The court of the land has set him free. Now you people you now have the confidence. Now the court of the land has set yourself free. You are still going back to beg to say, can you imagine that kind of mentality? Why would Fulani ever respect anybody from the southeast?
They are just looking for one thing they will use to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out now, they will say you have to obey this, you have to obey this. So
right now they have nothing. There is no court. If you go and read that judgment very well, it was clearly stated there is no court that has the jurisdiction to trial Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. No court. Yes, these are our so-called elders that say they are professors. Look at Ezefe. That man is one of the most educated people in Nigeria. Went to the best schools. He's appealing when your son is already free. Instead of you to stand and say, I want my son, you give deadline, release between now and that so time. You are going to beg. The Southeastern Senate caucus, they said they are going to beg. The House of Assembly caucus, they are going to beg for political solution when the courts have set somebody free. Can you imagine that? And tomorrow you come and say Fulani should respect you. Why if I were to Fulani, why would I respect any of them? Why?
Bunch of clowns. You see where God did his own coup against them. While they were planning their own coup, they don't know that Chukwu Kabiama have already done a coup against them. When Chukwu Kabiama did the coup against them was when Chukwu Kabiama used Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anoint Mazi Samuel Ekpa. And Mazi Samuel Ekpa, standing on the foundation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said that he is going to be responsible for whatever happens now. We are not taking order from anybody. We are not taking order from anybody. We are not hearing from anybody. We are following our template. That template laid down by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, if all this is they are doing and talking about begging, you see, that is why I love Mazi Samuel Ekpa so much. He's not talking about it. He never mentioned it. He is focused on the target. And I say it again, the greatest freedom you can give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Biafra. The greatest freedom you can give him, the only freedom you can hand him over, that when he comes out, nobody's going to chase him around, is Biafra. And that is what he said he wants. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in his own words, say he is ready to put his life on the line, that even if Biafra will take his life, that he doesn't care. And that doesn't mean that we'll leave him there. But let me tell you, the judgment that we gotten now guarantees the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has given us more reason to do what we have to do. Anything we have to do now, that is, you don't have to look left or right. That is why every one of us must key in into no election and the coming of Biafra in 2023. It is very clear, even a blind man can see. I don't know why it is difficult for Biafrans to understand it. Mazi Samuel Ekpa have broken this into. That is why I love Mazi Samuel Ekpa, that in his program, maybe where you go to hear big grammar, you don't need dictionary. In the program of Mazi Samuel Ekpa, you don't need dictionary to explain anything to you. He will explain it in a way that even a layman will understand. All those grammar they do in the court, he will come there and PCC for you. Even if you have not entered the classroom one day, you will understand. And when they were telling him the roadmap, when he was talking about going to Govt in 2023, people were asking so many questions. Today, he has set out the roadmap. And all you have to do is to key in into it, watch and see. Watch, just watch. Don't be a hindrance. Don't distract him. Don't be a hindrance. Don't be distracting. And if you decide to be a hindrance, let me tell you, the train of Biafra will crush you and it will stay calm.
You sure?
Don't be a hindrance. If you feel that you don't want to be part of the struggle, it is not by force. Buy a thick blanket. Cover yourself. Sleep deep. Go into deep sleep. When we enter Biafra, we will hit you. Wake up. We're in Biafra. But if you know you cannot handle the sleep, you can't handle the heat, go and sleep. But if you know that you are part of it, all you got to do is to key in into this program. Key in into the agenda of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way he has stated it. Key in into it about no election from the. So he had made it plain. He didn't even have any. He told that we are going to make sure, enforce it. We are going to enforce it and make sure that election doesn't happen. And this is a great opportunity. As they are conducting election, since we have been writing to United Nations, all the countries have their embassies or they shout they don't hear. But this time around, delegates from all over the world are coming to Nigeria to monitor what is going to happen. They will be seeing it in their own eye. They will take their own video to cover it. They don't need CNN to report it. Everybody will see what will happen. And when we have retired all these idiots, it will be very clear that Biafran people unanimously no longer want to be in Nigeria, and you have to give them their referendum. If they choose not to give us referendum and they want to come and show us their shoulder, forget about that one. It has a handle. One with God is majority. And we don't just say one with God with majority and go to sleep. We are working day and night. That's all I can say. Just as my brother Erasmus said, don't expect us to spell everything out for you online. There are certain things we don't spell out. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he's talking, he talks in parable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if you don't see me, you know what to do. But those Department of Saboteurs, when they didn't see him, they didn't know what to do. They were still waiting for him to give them information from DSS. They were still waiting. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that there are people who were working with him, some of them were dumb. He didn't stop by telling them, he told them that if you don't see me, burn down the zoo. He explained it. And in burning down the zoo, it doesn't mean burning down the zoo is not only when you take gun, go and begin to shoot in the street. That is not. There are many ways to burn down the zoo. And since we didn't see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only man who has been pursuing the template of burning down the zoo without firing a shot is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you and I that is working here, every one of us, the civil disobedient. It is that only that civil disobedient made it impossible. Could you imagine in a time during election time in Nigeria, there is nothing you can talk about except election. Electionary period in Nigeria, nothing flies except election. But could you imagine with all this electionary power, with all the billionaires that are involved in that election, still the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains on the front burner? What made it possible? It is because of what you and I are doing. And we will continue to hold it that way. And the stage we are now is for us to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell people, no hair in the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be touched. No hair in his head will be touched. Since they could not be able to succeed when they had him for good 8 days, it's just like Chukwukama when the Bible told us that when just like God told the devil in the case of Job, he said, Job, you can do everything to Job, take away everything he has, take everything but his life. You have no right over his life. That is the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwukama gave him that rest, handed him over, and we are there with him good 8 days, and he brought him out. And you think all of a sudden now that somebody is going to tell me, don't do this because of that, they will call you. They were singing it. That was the first attack they came with. They were singing it like music. They will call it terrorists. If you do this, they will call it terrorists. If you do it with all that, at the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got his justice. Chukwukama forced them to pronounce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not guilty, discharged and acquitted.
Not only the charge that acquitted, even what he got is even stronger than the charge acquitted. No law court in that zoological public has any right to try his case. That is how good the judgment was in appeal court. And today, they are playing politics. Some clowns are trying to bring the dead language that is dead, that you and I, that we know that political solution has been dead long ago. It died from, since that very first time Mbazurike went to beg Buhari and came back. That's what it did. That one died. Even Okwadike himself know that thing have died, the natural death, that their political solution have died the natural death. Everything we are seeing today coming out is because of the effort of the ordinary Biafrans that was sit at home. That is why we are seeing everything we are seeing today. And today they want to cash in into it. They have seen that our achievement. Everybody now want to make himself relevant. Political solution here, political solution there. This one will tell you this. This one, even platforms that never speak about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have.
Okay. There is something somebody. There is something somebody wrote here. Somebody wrote here. He said Malami made a tweet in his Twitter account today that Hope Uzodinma is the one who says he must not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Akona afunana ya. Akona afunana ye na-eme ise.
There are things you should take seriously. You should not take those kind of things. That's a bad man. Those are Photoshop messages.
May God help us. I'm sorry, my people, that I place. My brother the Maxwell is in the comment section. I believe he have tried the number. It's not going. I never knew I made a mistake in the last number. It's supposed to be 2 instead of 3. Next time I'm going to correct it. My brother the Maxwell, if you want to come in, you add 2 to the last number there. I was in a haste when I was typing the number. I missed one number. Thank God that my brother Erasmus was able to correct it, and brother Chooks was able to correct it. Please, if you are writing comment in the comment section, please, I believe there is no child that is watching this program. Try to respect yourself, because my head is not correct too. When you look for my trouble, I'm going to give it to you. I respect people, but if you disrespect yourself, I'm going to give it to you the way you like. So if you are writing something in the comment section, be diplomatic, respect yourself, so that I will respect you.
Let me tell you something I noticed. Do you know that after that, on the 13th verdict, when Nnamdi Kanu was declared as free,
yeah,
you notice that most of the IPOB members that have been putting Peter Obi on their listing, they changed their listing to Nnamdi Kanu.
Of course.
They removed it from their list immediately. So which means that they actually know exactly what they are doing.
Of course, they thought that
they are following.
They thought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come out, and those people. Yes. That's what I explained. I don't know when you started. I explained this. Our people are the ones causing this problem. When they see anybody talking about Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they sheepishly follow the person. They like gossip. Somebody will come and start gossiping, telling them what they should know. They will follow. When you follow somebody, you need to follow the person with. Some people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opens business for people. Ever since he was kidnapped, you see pastors, many people, even people that I know that they hate Biafra, they start making videos about Biafra, because what? It's giving them views. It's making them to be popular. Believe me, a lot of people have become popular because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you are following person, or if you are going to any platform, try to find out exactly what the person is doing. Not somebody that, okay, somebody will say, I will come now, I will go, I will bring video, I will tell you Simon Ekpa said this. Tomorrow I will go and copy DOS video. I will tell you DOS said this. Anything that somebody said, is that the way forward? That is not the way forward. That is why anytime I'm making a broadcast here, I try as much as to warn people that this is not a platform for gossip. We are looking for a way forward, not coming here to discuss people, because by the time you discuss people, at the end of the day, you will not achieve anything. And that is why I don't follow a lot of platforms. I don't watch a lot of people, because when I listen to your video the first time, I have already known where you belong. The person that is causing problem, which I'm not going to mention name, the first time I watched the person's video, I know exactly where he's coming from. And finally, the truth came out. So, and our... Is that...
That one, I've always commented on that. This thing. Most of those this thing he did, I've always warned him, and I've always known that he's going to go that way, that route. And I always commented and told him that we are watching. When you go that route, Biafrans will make their decision. And he went that route, and we made our decision. You can go to the platform and confirm for yourself. You can't use Biafrans to build your platform and now start propagating Peter Obi. It's not possible. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate. My brother, the Maswell, I said the last number end with I think 3. It's supposed to be 2. But don't worry, on Saturday we are going to return to our normal this, and I saw this news. That is why I'm here. I don't broadcast every day because I am very busy. So, but whenever important issue like that come out, I always come here to discuss it. My brother, the Baswells, don't worry. On Saturday, I will use the stream here that I use, and I will even put the number correctly. I was in a hurry. That was why I didn't type the number very well. But don't worry. So, my brother Erasmus, I really appreciate your contribution. On Saturday, we will do our normal broadcast. So, Brother Chooks, continue. We are wow, almost to 2 hours. I have tried though. My brother Chooks, Survivor, I don't know if you have something to say.
Yeah, the only thing I have to say is just our Biafrans, my advice to everybody is for us to key in. Information is key. This time around, there is no information that you have to play with. When you come to a platform like this very one now, share the information. When you get the information as you are listening, share it. We are in a very critical time. Today, it is not like this is a struggle we have been coming all the way from 2011. It's almost 13 years fighting ahead. 13 years. But today, we are counting days. We are counting days, question of some days. And it is not a child's play. Just as my brother have said when he was saying that, it is not don't expect us to spell everything out here on social media. There are certain things we will not say, but we will give you the advice. Listen to 97.5 FM if you are in Biafra land. Listen to 97.5 FM. Listen to 97.5 FM. And if you are not in Biafra land, you are everywhere, pay attention to the autopiloted groups that are saying the right thing. When you get information, just like when you come to this platform, share the information to reach out to other people. If you are in Biafra land, be security conscious. When you see something, you say something. Pay attention to things that are happening around you. And get necessary things that you need around yourself. All those things you need regularly. Get them and keep them around yourself. Stock it up. A time might come when there will be no market for you to go. But it's not going to last for a very long time. It cannot be like in the former Civil War. It cannot be like that. This is a different ball game. But let me tell you, that page is about to open. A different page is about to open. Take it for a joke. Take it for a joke, play with it, then you will regret at last. But I'm telling you, as you have the opportunity to be in this very program today, you will not be taken unawares. Pay attention. If you have time, make sure you follow the daily broadcast of our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you mix him live, go back and play the video. My sister Linda cut out the video for you. You know, the videos are long. Sometimes we cut it to share on our platform. She share it on her platform here. I share on my platform. Every day you miss the program, make sure you get the program and watch and see and hear the stage and where we are headed to, so that you won't be taken unawares. Biafran people, we are trying as much as possible to reduce the collateral damage. It is not the wish of any Biafran to lose any innocent life. We don't want to lose anybody. We don't want to lose any life. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your location. We don't want to lose any life, any innocent life anymore. But along the line, we are trying as much as possible to reduce the collateral damage. Nobody is happy. Let me tell you, nobody is happy to lose any life. No matter your tribe, your religion, or whatever. We don't care. We don't want to lose any life anymore. That is why you must pay attention. But having said that, we are going to protect ourselves and defend ourselves. That last statement we have from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The last time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court, what did he say?
Don't forget it. The last information, not second-hand information, the one we hear from him directly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Biafra will definitely come. And that it is our responsibility to protect the Biafra land, not to kill them. We have to protect Biafra people. We don't have to kill them. That is where we are today. Defending our land. Self-defense have been activated in full range. Even as you are watching us today, as you are watching my sister is doing this program, they are still kidnapping people. Another group of kidnapping, taking our young men. But let me tell you, as they are moving, they are not going to return. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid that course and he made that prayer that any man that come to Biafra land to take innocent life, it doesn't matter whether you are a Biafra and you join the Komo, whether you are Ududua or you are from Arewa, it doesn't matter your religion, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, and you come to Biafra land to take innocent life, you will never ever return alive.
Same.
Water have been it has been uploaded in full definition. Water in high definition. And we are not looking back. For Mazi, if you are afraid, maybe this will happen, nothing will happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His life is assured in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama. No hair in his head will fall out. No hair in the head of Mazi Nnamdi will fall out. But for us who still have a little bit freedom, my brothers and sisters, water all the way until we go to Biafra land very, very soon. All you got to do is to continue to count days as we are counting days. Pay attention. Share the videos. Let the thing begin to go viral. Everybody to be carried along. Today, nobody can take away the media from us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did that work on our behalf and handed over the media to us. He gave us the media. And no man can hijack the media from us. And do you know how it's going to happen? It is because of you that is in the comment section. You that is in the comment section watching. By you sharing this video on your own platform, in your WhatsApp group you belong, any place you belong, you share it. It will make sure that they cannot hide anything from us. They can't take. Then let them take their conventional media. It doesn't matter whether CNN reported or reported or not. It doesn't matter if BBC reported. The report that we are making is reaching the whole world. United Nations, they are seeing it. And the people that are making it possible is you that is in the comment section. Continue to share. Continue to like. Make it go viral. That is your responsibility. Today, key in into going to Biafra in days. Count days as we are counting days. I think today is 136 days or so. Continue to count as we are counting. We are going to walk into Biafra land.
My brother, we are going to walk into Biafra land. How many days?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. At this juncture, I quit. I'm tired. This is bedtime. This is an update for some people who are saying we need we need a good news. I don't know if they want to force out words from my mouth. They want me to tell them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Abia State while he's not yet out. The trending news now is that the Nigerian government, they rejected the appeal court ruling on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to take the court to Supreme Court. Or they already know that they are not going to achieve anything. But the main purpose of doing this is what they call delay tactics, to make sure that they delay him there until, because they are afraid. The southeastern governors, all of them are afraid that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, they have not seen the power in Simon Ekpa. They are seeing Simon Ekpa as a noisemaker, just the way they regarded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he started new. They have not known the gravity of Simon Ekpa. Maybe when the time comes, they will know. But the reason of going to this Supreme Court is just for them to delay. At least, if they, as they have gone there now, the Supreme Court will say, okay, the case is adjourned the other day, maybe 2 months, maybe November, December. They will go there. Of course, they can conclude the judgment that they may postpone it to March. Then the election should be on February, right? By then, the election is finished. They will now decide on if they are going to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that is what is going on. By tomorrow, if I see any other trending news, but Saturday by 2 p.m. is my program. That is when I always do live interaction section where I give people opportunity to speak. So I will urge you to join me on Saturday, 2 p.m. in the not 2 p.m. at night, 2 p.m. during the day, so that we will also discuss about new things that is developing. But for today's program, I am tired. I want to go to bed. This is after 9 here. So I thank everybody who joined this program, people who shared, people who liked, people who commented, people who called, my brother Chuk Survivor. And I'm sorry for people who wish to call, but they couldn't because of my mistake in the writing of the number. Trust me, this is the first time I'm making that mistake, but next time I'm going to be sure. I'm going to make sure that the number is correct before I place it there. So thank you so much. My brother Chuk Survivor, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Despite the fact that you had your own program, you were able to join me. I really appreciate you. So we are going to see ourselves on Saturday, except if something new comes out tomorrow, I may also still come here. But if there's no new this thing on Saturday, we normally discuss on what happens during the week. So thank you so much. We will see again on Saturday. Remain blessed.
All hail the land of the rising sun. We love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known, day and night. Say them always. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines